Yes, we are here, a weighed-in special in the Staples Center. We just witnessed, it's not the first YouTube fight, but the biggest YouTube fight. How you feeling, boys?
You know what I gotta say? Like, I know you're gonna have your say, but for me that was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It had everything. It had knockdowns. It had points taken off. It went the distance.
Yes.
It could have been stopped at a few points. You know what? I thought they both showed a lot of heart in there.
No, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
It had everything in terms of it had knockdowns.
Yes.
It had points taken away.
Yeah,
It had drama.
Yeah.
But I'm just not impressed. I really.
Because of quality.
Yeah, I thought we'd get better boxing. We watched it happen a year ago.
Yes.
I expected a bit more know-how, or at least, I mean, KSI tried. I know he's trying to throw bombs and stuff like that. Logan Paul seemed like he didn't want to engage too much.
Like, the problem I have with that is that for someone that's so big, for someone that I know is definitely a jock, you know, from what I'm hearing, the research I've done, he's got no killer instinct.
It's a heart thing. KSI obviously mentally has the edge. But I still wasn't super impressed. It's a big event, and I'm happy it happened, and it brought a massive amount of interest. But if I'm being honest, I've beaten both on the same night, probably in the same ring.
Yeah, so you fancy it?
Yeah, of course.
You've been there all week.
Yeah.
From what you saw all week, with the energy that they were putting out, was that the same energy that was in there?
Do you know what? KSI definitely brought that same killer instinct, that energy. Every time he threw a shot, he was with bad intentions. Every time he said anything in the press conference, you knew. When he was getting riled up when Logan was throwing maths equations at him, you could tell. He's like, you know what? I'm going to punish you for that. And he came out, and from the very first minute, he wanted to punish Logan for that. And Logan was giving it a lot of chat, but then he came out, he was quite timid. He's the bigger guy. Taylor the Tape says he should have every single advantage in terms of reach, weight, height, even boxing skill we saw in the last fight, and he didn't use any of it.
For me, what Logan showed there was exactly what it was. It was the internet. All the talk, and then even when after the fight, he said, "You know what? I didn't hate you. It was just about." JJ was like,
JJ actually didn't want to.
Yeah, he didn't want on it because he really meant it. It
want
was real for him, man. So I respect him for that. I respect that he went in there, he gave it his all. But quality-wise, it's nothing I would really want to see again.
Would you want to see that fight again? No. Probably not.
No. I would like to see YouTube fighters. I'd like to see this continue.
Of course.
I would like to. I would personally.
I think it's, you know what, they've obviously taken it very, very seriously. You've seen Logan Paul set up, he's had a camp in his own house. You know, I mean, JJ said he's got blood, sweat and tears into it. Like, he's been training with the Mayweathers, he's taking himself out of his comfort zone. Like, they've respected the sport. You know what I mean? Even sometimes some of the trash talk went a bit too far. However, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, they really push themselves. So if I want to see YouTube fights, but I don't want to see gimmicks. I want to see them really put their heart and soul into it.
I want to see some skill. I'll be honest. I mean, we watched Devin Haney just before that. We watched Billy Joe Saunders. Obviously, they are professional they're world champions. But we want to see just a bit more quality.
There was 2 winners tonight, though. Boxing and Eddie.
Eddie always wins.
The new fans that came in. My little daughter's back home watching it now. Or she shouldn't be, but she's watching it now. You know what I mean? That's it.
It's good. Let's just hope that they stay. You know, like boxing's like a beautiful sport. There's some beautiful fighters, and I feel like we want to be able to showcase what the sport actually has, and not just the YouTube
They didn't
fight.
even sing Sweet Caroline, bro.
They sang at the end.
They didn't sing it.
No?
They played it, but they didn't sing it, bro.
It's a very different crowd when you come. When you come here, I've never seen so many kids at the boxing, which is nice. You know what I mean? Because that's a whole new audience, but it also takes away a little bit of the bite factor. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you go boxing, you're a little bit scared to walk around. Here, you know what I mean? I was kicking kids out of the way, get out of my seat. You know what I mean? There's a dog in here at one point. Yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe that's a nice.
We got a YouTube show. We're on YouTube. This is on YouTube. So let's get in there.
Who wants it? Who we calling out?
Let's call them all out.
Bro, Logan wants to continue, bro.
Well, then this is perfect. You know, I don't know what we're gonna do. I have to buy some YouTube views. Get these numbers up, and then get them out there because
just for 4.5 billion a year. 4.5 billion views a year or something. When you look at the reach that these guys have,
it's ridiculous.
You know what? You can tell in there, even when they both went down, they didn't want to become that meme. They didn't want to have that knockout clip replayed a million times. And I think that's the weird, usually fighters, you know what I mean, they're fighters, they don't care. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. If I win, I win. These guys, there was a lot of ego in there.
I don't think there was too much of a loser.
No way.
A little bit bitter about the points.
Well, what do you think about that? That's what I was going to ask you. What's your take on that?
I think the uppercut he landed was sweet.
Yes, very sweet.
It did the damage. It did the damage anyway. And obviously, just like kind of a bit of immaturity makes you tap him on
Which
the way
said,
down.
He said his emotions got the
And that's
better
what it
of him.
is, really. But you get 2 points taken off, and all of a sudden, it's hard to win a 6-round fight.
Yeah.
And he was down at that point.
Yeah.
So you know what I thought what Logan was going to do was not like save himself for the first few rounds and then come out strong at the end.
Yeah.
And I really thought the last round he might have JJ in trouble, but really, he didn't really show enough at the end.
And JJ kept going forward, swinging haymakers, which, you know, when you swing a haymaker, the energy gets zapped out of you, you know what I mean? So, fair play to him, man.
Yeah.
They obviously they did condition themselves
Very well.
Yeah,
No, I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that.
So overall, you're not mad, or you mad, or what?
I'm not mad. I just want to fight someone, innit?
Yeah. Do you know what I was a bit disappointed by?
One.
Billy Joe.
Yeah.
I think you know what, he got the knockout, 11th round.
But do you know what? Do you know what's good about that? He said it. He said I was flat all night. My timing's off. Wasn't a great performance. I got the knockout.
But how is he going to then? You wanted to showcase this and fight the Canelos of this world.
Yes.
How is that? This was his CV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was his highlight reel. This is coming to America.
Yeah.
And do you think that these American fans would have gone, I want to see that guy fight?
But they would have been listening. They would have been listening to what he said after.
Yeah.
I think it was a tactical move what he done there when he said, look, that's not the best of me.
Yeah.
But what was the best of me is that I knew by round 9 I needed to end this guy, and I did.
Yeah. And when it's all
Respect
said and done, Billy Joe kind of always rises up to the opponent their level. So when he fights great fighters, you get a great performance out of him.
He's still for
So
me
we'll
like
see.
a great
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
amazing.
Top fighter.
So yeah, that's it then.
Yeah.
That is it. That's our time in LA. Over. We had a great time, man. As I say, it's been entertaining. That's what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
As always, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, leave a comment. What did you think of it? Who would you like to see next? Who do you want to see Dan fight next? Do you want to see him fight me? I'm joking. I don't want that. I don't want this.
I'll do the Eddie Hearn in here. The face-off.
It's an easy fight to make. It's an easy fight to make.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Right, on that note, mate.